things, man. Today we're talking about arthritis and how you could try to prevent it. So if you do have it, how you could try to reverse it if your joint is not damaged. All right. Now, arthritis affects millions of Americans, millions, and there are different forms of it. You have rheumatoid, which is another inflammation again of the joints. The synovial capsule expands, fluid comes out, you get pain, and then your immune system attacks your joints. That's very debilitating. That damages your system, your heart, your lungs. Then you have osteoarthritis, which is the most common one in America. Then you have gout, uric acid built up in the system. Then you have spondylitis of the vertebrae. You have fibromyalgia. You have carpal tunnel syndrome. You have bursitis. They all deal with inflammation. All the itis is inflammation of something. So you have to have some form of irritation in order for you to get inflammation. Common sense, right? Now, they make us feel that arthritis is an old people thing. Only old people get it. That's not true. Athletes get it. Cricketers get it. Footballers get it. Basketball players get it. Because they abuse their joints. People who run on concrete get it. That's why you don't go to jog on concrete. Go to jog on the sand. Alright? Now, back over here now. As I said, arthritis is coming from somewhere in the body. So, then again, the digestive system, right here, your stomach, all diseases starts here. All diseases. Starts here and here. All diseases. So, remember that a lot of people doesn't understand what causes these things. Because you go to a doctor, he give you a pill and said to you, take some aspirin, take some NSAIDs, stop your pain. Because he was not taught in his medical classes how to repair no disease. And that's why he said to you there's no cure. Because he was not taught how to find the cause. You see, some of them now retracting now and saying, okay, all the cures are from the nature. Those are good doctors. You understand? Now, arthritis, allergies. That's one of the main causes of it. Allergies. A lot of people are allergic to a lot of foods which cause a lot of trouble in the joints long term. Second cause, parasites. Worms. Worms or parasites releases bacteria in your blood. And once the bacteria is released, these parasites, after releasing these bacteria start to eat up your joints. That's another cause of it too. Another cause again of arthritis, too much sodium in your diet. You all use too much inorganic sodium. Because we have 5 flavors. Don't forget the 5 flavors now. You have salty, you have sour, you have bitter, you have sweet, and you have pungent. 5 flavors. Pungent works on your lungs. Bitter, increase digestive juices. Sour, work on your liver and your flaccid tissues so that you don't get wrinkles when you get older. That's what sour stuff does. Sweet sugars go up and out. You must burn it as fuel. And most sugar is found in your brain. And salty now goes down and in. So if you are eating too much salt, inorganic salt, in your diet, what will happen to you? The salt goes down and in, and guess what it does? It starts damaging your bones and your joints. And when you start to get arthritis, that's because you are eating too much foods with too much inorganic sodium. You want to use 5,000 milligrams of sodium per day when you allow 400 milligrams. And if you are eating inorganic sodium every day, inorganic sodium can't go nowhere. It don't move out of the plasma. So the only place it could go is in your joint, and inorganic sodium or salt have lots of acid which end up eating up your cartilage. Alright? Okay. Now, when you have arthritis, the medical system gives you aspirin. Aspirin prevents the COX inhibitor 2, the bad prostaglandins, from causing bad inflammation, but it affects the good prostaglandins too. So that's what your best choice. Then when that don't work, they give you NSAIDs, non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. But that don't work either because that causes you to be more acidic. And if you have acid in the system, you're going to kill the joints. Now, a lot of people have spondylitis. It affects the vertebrae. This is like an acupuncture chart. All these are points. The body has 6,000 points. Don't forget, your body has 6,000 meridians, points. that you can help to move things out of the body by. Right? That's what we call acupuncture. All these are points, and all these things will help with circulation. You have to move things out. Right? So when you have spondylitis, you affect the vertebrae. That's a part of arthritis. But when you have osteoarthritis now, it affects your knees, it affects your shoulders, it affects your neck. You start to get tightness, you start to get stiffness, you start to get what we call bad circulation, numbness, because you have arthritis. Now, how do we in herbal medicine go about repairing arthritis? All right, let me give you a few things you have to do for me. Now, a lot of the time they have what we call vaccines if you're allergic. And then they say to you now that milk is good for you. So if milk is good for you, how come the American population is so full of arthritis? If milk has so much calcium that's supposed to help your bones, how come milk is not helping people who have arthritis? Why? Because they put inorganic calcium in your milk after it pasteurized. It's a hormone, so it clogs your arteries up, they don't help your bones. So the first thing you have to do when you have arthritis, you gotta go here and clean up the whole digestive system. Because all diseases start there. Arthritis, spondylitis, bad circulation, varicose veins, diabetes, cancer, they all start in the digestive system. That's what it is. And no doctor could doubt that if we have common sense and wisdom. You understand? What you eat. You eat 3 meals per day. For 40 years, you're eating 3 meals per day. You're being constipated. You're not going to the bathroom then. What do you expect? You must get arthritis long term. Common sense. You're not eliminating properly. So all you're doing is just retrieving toxins in your body, and then after you get 40, 50 years of age now, you start to get pain in your joints. It catches up with you long term. Look at what we use. All these are anti-inflammatory herbs. They all from the nature. Anti-inflammatory, sarsaparilla, turmeric, ginger, white willow bark for pain. And they all have an anti-inflammatory effect on your joints. It helps with inflammation. Next one. Yucca, cat's claw, wood betony. All these are herbs you have to use when you have arthritis to help to alleviate the pain and to prevent the COX inhibitor 2 from causing you to have troubles from the cell membrane. We will talk about that. If you want to repair the bones now, if your bones are messed up, God put everything in nature for us that have all the calcium, all the boron, all the phosphorus, because you need phosphorus and calcium in your bones to function well. You understand? Here what it is now. Nettle leaf, stinging nettle that is, horsetail, alfalfa, black pepper, and oat straw. And they're full of calcium. They're full of boron. They're full of all the trace elements that you need in your joints. That's what you need to repair your arthritis and repair your bones. Come free. Another one again. And if you have numbness with arthritis, we give you Horton, Ginkgo, Gota Cola, Lycium, lots of them to use. This is the best in all of them. Arthrit, Matrix, and Buff Cat. When you have arthritis, you have to get that because you need collagen and chondroitin, and you have to get glucosamine sulfate and chondroitin sulfate. And this arthrit helps to build up all the collagen called protein that helps to what? Repair your joints. And Matrix, this one here, Matrix, is full of all the nutrients and the herbs that you need for inflammation to prevent it and fix it, and also to help the bones. That's what they call it, arthrit and Matrix. And you have the Buff Cat in case there is trouble in the cartilage and the synovial capsule. That's what you need. These three here have everything. Plus, once you pass 50, you need some digestive enzymes because you are not producing 60% of your digestive enzymes in your pancreas because they are lower after a certain age. So if you're not producing them, you will never ever be able to break down your foods properly, and you will become deficient, and arthritis will step in also. So you need this here once you pass the age of 50 and have arthritis. GLA, found in the cell membranes, it produces good prostaglandins, it's found in borage oil, and if you don't have good if you don't have enough GLA in the cell membranes, you are going to produce what we call PGE2, COX inhibitor 2, which will cause you to have more pain because you get inflammation from that and bad circulation. So you need that every day. Put B100 and B5. If you have gout, you must use B5, 300 milligrams per day. And once you have arthritis, you have to go back to nature, because that's where all the cures are. All the green leafy things. Vitamin A, C, and E prevents it too. But once you have arthritis, you must also use green leafy things. But if you have a rheumatoid now, you gotta stay away from those. If you have rheumatoid arthritis, you cannot eat dark shady vegetables. No tomatoes, no eggplants, no potatoes, and no peppers. If you have rheumatoid arthritis, you can use them. But when you have arthritis didn't start on you like that. You didn't born with it. You didn't have it when you was a young child. You used to run around all the time. But when you get older, you get lazy. And then you start to become constipated. And then you start to have all these troubles in here that cause your blood to be contaminated with acid. And acid will do lots of things by eating up your joints. So you must take care of your joints properly by feeding your joints the right things that is found in nature. Exercise, walk. You're not too old to walk. Walk around your house. And then when you start to eat the right foods and take your enzymes now, then you see that the synovial capsule will stay intact, because you get pain because your joints divide and expand, and then the synovial capsule releases all the synovial fluid that comes out and causes you to have inflammation, that causes you to have swelling, and then your immune system, white blood cells come around here to fix the problem, but you're not eating the right foods to help the immune system to what? To do what? To repair your arthritis. So you have to have it forever and ever, amen, because you are taking all the same drugs, aspirin and NSAIDs, that cause you to have more acid and cause you to have more pain in your joints. So your best choice is to do what? Clean your house up. Clean your house up. And when you clean your house up, start going to the things that found in nature, from Jehovah God, and then you will see definitely that your pain will be over. You could get up and move around out of bed without having no pain. And then you will say, give God the glory every single day. Peace, man.